What could you do to protect your pets if you're sick or injured? My product, Save My Pet ID tag, helps you ensure that your beloved pets are safe and well cared for, even when life isn't what you expect.
I'm here today from Jolly, England, and we are in the town that I always mispronounce, which is Wallsend.
Wallsend.
And with me are the co-founders of a really cool place. It's called the Bad Cat Cafe. And we have with us Raise a Paw, Tasman Hurst, and we also have Roxy Scott. And I have just given some pet first aid classes and some pet behavior classes to a lot of their loyal customers. And you will see kitties in the background, which I love. You can't, they're on their own. But first of all, welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
All right. So who came up with the name Bad Cat Cafe?
It was actually our friend Joanna. She made the suggestion because she designed our logo as well, and we thought Bad Cat Cafe worked pretty well with the logo the way it seemed.
I love it. I get thirsty every time I see it. And you started this how long ago, Roxy?
It's coming up to 2 years.
Wow.
August.
So give people an idea. Where are you? What is the physical locale?
So we're near Newcastle, about 30 minutes away, 10 minutes by metro, and we're on Wallsend High Street. It's so Hadrian's Wall's quite close as well. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah.
It's an old Roman fort, and you can go and still see some of the ruins there.
So you have a corner store, and the kitties have freedom, right?
They do. This is basically a platform where the cats can get adopted from our rescue.
And I think I love the names. Up for adoption, we have Monkey and Mojo and Dolores and Midge and Draco. Oh my, these cats are very socialized. How important, Tasman, is it that they're not in cages, that they're actually in a living situation? There's couches here and cat trees. Oh my.
It just makes, when they actually go to homes, it makes it much easier for them to adapt. Cats that have been in cages for a long time, but obviously not used to being around people, not used to being touched, not used to, like you said, things like sofas, living in a normal household.
Yeah.
Whereas this is much more like a normal household.
So when people walk in, I think that adds to the ability for the kitties to be adopted, right? Because they see a cat sleeping on a couch.
Yeah, we try and make it a little bit more relaxed in a cat and dog shelter where the cats can be quite stressed from dogs, just strangers.
So what was the reason? What were you two, how did you meet and how did you come to start a cat cafe?
So we both worked in a care home together we worked together for a few years, didn't we? And we were just talking one day, and we were both kind of, after COVID, it was very difficult to work in the care sector. It was very stressful. Mm-hmm. We were both talking that we wanted to do something with animals. And I'd just been to another cat cafe that was in Newcastle, and we were kind of like, could we have a go at it? I don't really see why not.
That's pretty brave. You put your big girl pants on, right? You did it. Yeah.
We try our best.
The thing is, we wanted to do something that we're both passionate in, and we wanted to make a difference. That's why we went down the route of wanting to do with rescue animals rather than having a cafe where the cats were here.
Yeah. I like that. So each of you, what are your goals for this, and how is it going with adoptions?
Long-term or short-term goals, which one?
Let's start short-term, then long-term.
We'll hopefully be up to 100 adoptions. We're aiming by maybe August time.
You're getting close, right?
Years. Yeah, we're 84 now. So
nice.
It's definitely
84.
doable.
Okay.
Obviously, a quality adoption's better than having another name there, but we'd still like to get up to 100 pretty short.
And what's your long-term goal?
So we're hoping to expand to a bigger premises, and then we'll be able to have separate areas. So if there was a pregnant cat that needed taken in, we would be then able to do that.
Oh, nice.
And work a little bit more with kittens, work with FIV cats as well, which obviously need a completely separate area to the normal cafe cats.
I think it's getting to be a trend. It's a good time to be a cat, would you say right now?
It is. To be fair, it's a lot about education, and that's what we will kind of want to promote when we do move. When we're going to hopefully take in FIV cats and things,
Good.
that them cats can coexist with cats that don't.
Yes, I appreciate that. And then you have this knucklehead named Arden Moore that comes to your place and teaches pet first aid and pet behavior.
The sessions have been so good.
Was there anything, what's your thoughts about the talks and the fact that you got some people coming to your cat cafe?
It was great, honestly, so interesting. And I know we should probably know everything about cats, but we don't really know everything. So there was still a lot of things actually we learned about.
Oh, wow.
And I've done human CPR before and human first aid, obviously because of my care job, but it's totally different with cats, and it was very interesting.
How about,
It's been fantastic to be given this opportunity to have you come across and Julie from Let's Be Smart.
and that's where we needed, the reason I'm here, everyone, is a big shout out to Julie Kelly from Let's Be Smart. They're based in Greece, and they sponsored this trip, and they made friends with Tasman and Roxy from Bad Cat Cafe. This is why I'm in England and then going to Greece. What about your personal cats? Let's talk about, who do you have?
So I've got Louis, he's 7 years old now, and he's a tuxedo. He's quite on the chunky side, but we're working on that.
I'm working on it. Go ahead.
And then we've got Perla. She's a Spanish rescue cat. I adopted her from here about 18 months ago.
Spanish, where?
She's from near Alicante, so a big shelter over that way.
So does she answer to Gato?
No, she's English speaking, thankfully.
All right. How about with you, Roxy?
So I've actually got a pedigree cat named Luna, and
And tell her what kind of pedigree.
she is a ragdoll. And my second cat I adopted from here. He came from a cat hoarding situation where there was about 30 cats all living in horrendous conditions, and it took about a good 6 months to kind of get them socialized. But by then, all in this place working day in, day out, there was no way I could let him go to anyone else.
Oh, so what's he like now?
Fantastic. Crazy, but fantastic.
So there's a message here, everyone. We have to be patient like a cat,
Definitely.
right? And you're giving them home-like enrichment by being here inside the Bad Cat Cafe. And you knew yourself that your kitty's going to need a little time to get their true, safe self out.
Yes, rather than just pushing the adoptions out, we want to make sure the cats are well, confident, and social before they go anywhere.
All right.
Have them going to the right people.
So what is this town known for? I know your big city next to it is Newcastle, and everybody, I walked hours and hours and hours. I went on one bridge. I went on another bridge. I saw the Castle Keep built in 1080. It was fantastic. And I took a taxi to come to you all. So if people were saying, what are you well known for? What would it be?
Football and the drinking culture.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's two good ones. Football and the drinking culture.
Yeah.
All right. So is your team pretty good?
Newcastle is. I think she's talking about
Yeah.
Wallsend's okay. Wallsend's an ex-shipbuilding town, basically. So it's one of these towns that obviously along this sort of stretch of coast that were ex-shipbuilding. So obviously industry kind of declined in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
They're pretty well known for the Roman ruins, like I said, but
Roman
that's
road.
kind of-
Okay. So if we were looking at the map of England, and I know where London is, where are you all?
We're northeast, so
Northeast.
pretty much towards the coast on the northeast.
And it's by the North Sea?
Yes, and if anyone was planning on coming over to this side, the northeast, especially Northumberland, they've got some beautiful beaches.
Oh, so weather-wise?
It's hit and miss. It's not so bad, but it can get pretty cold in the winters and then pretty hot in the summers.
Just remember to bring a hoodie or a jacket.
I did bring a hoodie or a jacket. Now, I like tea. This is where I need to get schooled because you order a tea here in England. Why am I getting a little milk?
I think that's just English culture.
I like it, but tell us about that because us Americans, we're just having straight tea. That's heathen, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is pretty unusual, even still.
Yeah, when I said, no, I'll just have my tea plain. How come the English people look at me strange?
You had a bit of a shock when I actually put milk in your
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's so good. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Is tea drank more than coffee here?
No, coffee's probably more popular, I would say, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it depends. Among the young professionals and the young people under 30s, coffee tends to be more popular now.
Or for the older side.
oh, okay. Other things I've noticed. I know you drive on a different side of the road. How do you do a roundabout going on the wrong side of the road or the right side? That's tricky.
Not the right people to ask, neither of us drive, sadly. I'm sure it's difficult.
Okay. And when I saw this, Ben my gum. BIN. What does that mean?
Chewing gum.
Yeah, but bin my gum.
Don't chuck it on the pavement because people still do that. No,
So throw it away. BIN means throw it away.
yeah, put it in the actual litter bin.
Oh, a
so you would
litter
probably,
bin.
so you would call it trash probably, but yeah, put it in the bin and not on the floor.
And I know we call it the bathroom or the toilet. I love your name. What do you call it?
The loo.
The loo. Do you know why it was called the loo?
No idea.
Would you ever name a child Lou?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my cat's Louie, so I'm close enough.
Other thing I noticed since I've been here, I love fish and chips.
Right.
What's with the smashed peas?
Mushy peas.
Mushy.
Yeah, that's what we're called. Yeah.
I like it. I wish we did it. What's the deal? Do you know why?
No, it's just something we've always done.
So you see the fish on top and you call chips or fries, right?
Yeah.
Fries or chips. So I lift up my fish and there's mushy peas.
Yeah, that's quite a common thing, isn't it?
I think if it was just normal round peas, it would roll off your plate.
Solution. Now, do you do malt vinegar or not?
We do.
Okay. And tartar sauce and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And why is it that you guys change your clocks at a different time than we do, right? Do you change them twice a year?
Yeah. So October and March normally.
Okay. And then Mother's Day is different than ours. Ours
Yeah.
is later. Ours is in May. Yours is where?
March normally.
Okay. All right. And do you tip at a restaurant or not?
It's personal preference.
Really?
I know in America it's a big thing where you
Yeah.
always do 20%, but over here it's depend on the service. But a lot of restaurants get like a gratuity charge.
Oh, put in?
And they split the tips between each other.
Oh, okay. So I know you're the cat people, but what are the dogs like here?
We love dogs, both of us.
Yeah.
We both grew up around dogs, so the dogs are great.
Yeah. Is there a certain popular dog around here?
Cockapoos.
Cockapoos?
That seems to be really popular at the minute. And French bull.
And French bulldogs. Okay. Are they allowed to go into restaurants? Or can they go in the patios?
Certain pet friendly ones.
Okay.
It's a lot more popular down the coast than it is in Newcastle city centre.
What about, can they ride the train or can they be on the subway or whatever?
They can, yeah.
Can they be in a taxi?
It depends on the taxi driver.
So would you say that you guys are pretty pet friendly?
We are, yeah, very pet friendly towards dogs. Cats, people are getting a little bit better towards cats. Cats are getting a lot more popular in recent years. So
What I was very impressed with giving the talks here was to see gentlemen in the classes who profess to be cat lovers because real men love cat. Are you seeing a shift that more men are starting to adopt some cats?
yeah, it tends to be men with the partners really, but we have had a few single men adopt cats.
I love it. So how do people find out about the Bad Cat Cafe? Because not all of us can fly to in, but they want to support you. How can we help?
We have, we are actually on Facebook. We've got Instagram. We've got a TikTok channel.
Okay, and it's the Bad Cat Cafe?
It is, yes.
So no one had claimed that before you?
No,
Nice.
I think there might have been one that was similar in Canada, but no, it wasn't exactly the same.
So 5 years from now, wave that kitty crystal ball. What do you want the Bad Cat Cafe to look like, to be? Come on, time to dream.
Well, bigger, definitely. At the minute, we've got a storage space issue, and we haven't got enough segregation rooms for when we get new cats, so we can only really introduce them like one at a time or two at a time if they're bonded.
Yeah.
Just more separate rooms. We want an FIV room, definitely.
Good.
We'd quite like a kitten room, but there'll still be rescue kittens, and they'll only stay with us until they get rehomed. We won't keep them long term still. Yeah, so probably 3-4 separate segregation rooms, and maybe a shop added on as well where we can make extra income.
I think you should get Bad Cat Cafe t-shirts. I think they would sell very well
The
once you're able to.
The cost of printing in this country is, we've tried it with mugs and colouring books and things like that, and it's just, you don't make any profit margin on it. It's kind of...
The only problem with that is that obviously it has to be in bulk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really not worth your time.
I'm going to buy a lottery ticket that wins, and then we'll have the problem solved. How's that?
Excellent.
Well, we have Tasman Hurst and we have Roxy Scott, and this is Arden Moore. I can't believe it. I'm in England near Newcastle at the Bad Cat Cafe, And it has been quite an honor to get to have you on our show and to get to meet you. And I give you a big paws up for all you do for cats.
Paws up. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for making our tails wag by watching this guest interview from Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life. Make sure to subscribe so you're up to date with all of our Four-Legged Life content. Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life.